Well, so far for this month of February, we're kind of cruising along. It has not been like the last couple of Februaries. If you go back to last year or the year before when we had encountered some really intense cold and snowy wintry weather during the first half of each of those Februaries. Not so much this February. It's been a little bit of a roller coaster ride with temperatures, but generally temperatures have been running above normal. Now this week we're going to find more of the same. We have an active pattern. We're going to continue to find an active pattern throughout the week. Here comes the first storm of this week. You can see it spinning away out of Arizona now into New Mexico. And ahead of that storm, we are finding some rain beginning to break out, especially over the panhandle of Texas. But we've got showers here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. This is going to pivot off to the northeast overnight tonight and sweep across the area before sunrise. So we're going to get some wet weather before sunrise, but the steadier rains, the rain that we're finding right now developing over the Texas panhandle, that will move across the area during the day on Tuesday. We're also going to find a lot of wind. Winds are starting to ramp up right now, and they're going to continue to pick up overnight tonight. We have a wind advisory which blankets not only the Ozarks, but much of the region from Texas across Oklahoma, Arkansas, Missouri, and Illinois, and points off to the east. Now for us, the wind advisory runs really throughout the day on Tuesday into the evening hours. Tomorrow, wind gusts generally are going to top out between 40 and maybe as high as 50 miles per hour. But locally, we could have gusts that might approach 55 miles per hour. So, yeah, at least early on in the day, if you haven't already done so, you want to make sure that that garbage can is situated snugly next to the house, and hopefully it won't get blown around with tomorrow's round of wind that we're going to find. As far as the wet weather, again, showers, a few of them moving through before sunrise. But for many of us to start the day on Tuesday, it's just going to be cloudy and breezy. But the steady rains start to move in by about 9 o'clock, and it looks like there will be a window from 9 o'clock to about 1 o'clock in the afternoon here in Springfield along Highway 65, where it's generally just raining. And at times the rain's going to come down pretty good, particularly I think when the frontal boundary moves through. Now 1 o'clock, that's probably going to be about our cutoff for the rain here in Springfield along Highway 65. After that, the rain quickly exits off to the east, and so will the cloud cover. We're going to find a sunny stretch of weather from about 2 o'clock through at least 4 o'clock in the afternoon before some more clouds try to build in by 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And with that, we could see a few isolated showers and thunderstorms to the north and northwest of Springfield. As far as the wind speeds, I think it's going to be a windy day from start to finish, but there will be two peaks. One will occur from around mid-morning through late morning when we have gusts of 35 to 45 miles per hour, pretty common across the area, maybe gusts approaching 50 miles per hour. Then there's going to be a lull that will occur right around 1 o'clock here along Highway 65. That will move off to the east, and then the winds will ramp back up, back into that 35 to 45 mile per hour range with gusts maybe as high as 50 miles per hour. As far as rainfall out of this storm system, a general 1/4 of an inch to 3/4 of an inch across the area. And temperatures tomorrow, while cooler, not that much colder than we've been experiencing the last few days. Looks like a high of about 58 degrees. And Wednesday looks even warmer. A taste of spring to the south of the interstate with highs in the low 70s. We're going to be kind of on the northern edge of that warmer air because there's going to be a front drape just to our north along I-44. About 69 for a high in Springfield with upper 50s to low 60s and some cloud cover more common to areas near and north of Highway 54. And then overnight Wednesday night, there's going to be a risk of thunderstorms late in the evening hours into the early morning hours on Thursday. The overall severe weather risk looks low, and I think the greater chance for really any mode of severe weather is going to be off to our southeast. But here in our neck of the woods, can't rule out the possibility of maybe some hail or locally strong wind gusts. And in the wake of that storm, we're going to find dropping temperatures by sunrise on Thursday. It looks like temperatures will dip in the 20s that morning and then struggle to warm back up into the low 30s for highs under cloudy skies, and wind chills will be in the teens. So there's your dose of winter. It holds into Friday before we rebound again this coming weekend.
Key is we are rebounding.
And it's
always rebounding here.
Always rebounding.
All right, thanks, Jamie.